If it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Thunderbirds and the Panthers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Thunderbirds of Brooklyn taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talked about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. On the give, this is Nichols. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll run with Nichols. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Weber. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. On the carry, it's Nichols. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Thunderbirds will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Nickerson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Throw left side complete. That's Bennett. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Weaver. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up. Back to throw here. That one into the hands of Hamilton. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On second down, Nichols. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. A great play there for Carolina. 41 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Nickerson. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. To throw. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers about ready to take over. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Nickerson. To the sideline and incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Able to fight through one tackle. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's Nichols. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. But you look at this defense. They had their trouble stopping the run. Charles currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ballgame because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap. Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, but any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. To return is McKenzie. Ooh, the juke. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Nickerson. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Nickerson looking left side and has got a man. That's McKenzie. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to throw again. Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He finds his man, complete. It's ball. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's done. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, then it's 3rd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Weaver. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. So they bring out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On first down, Nickerson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2nd and 6. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And an up fourth. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Carolina getting set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, Nickerson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
They work now on 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Nickerson. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Nickerson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Weaver. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 2nd and 3. He finds his man complete. That's done. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's done. Flashed the stick skills but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They'll throw now on the final play.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead.
And the pressure gets to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Seems me that our friend old momentum. I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Oh, what a move. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Right where they set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Nickerson. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Looking to throw. Nickerson. He's going for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember, the last time out, They fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards that time, and a 1st down on the keeper.
Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Thunderbirds have cut it back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that 1st touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Nickerson.
And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
Hands it off out of the gun.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Into the hands of Nick.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
But you got the lead here in the second half. That's the last penalty you want to commit.
And they were getting the ball. Why are you going after the punter there? Just take the football and keep going.
Now a give right side. It's Nichols. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Nichols, not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, there's 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends. They use your big people.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And on now is the punter. He's been terrific so far. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte.
2nd down and 3.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Nickerson. In trouble, and he's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Nickerson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Here's the Panthers punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They'll try the left side. It's Nichols. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Nichols. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Weaver. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. From the out route, incomplete. It's Weaver. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
Slot man moves right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
They go play action here on 1st down.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Nickerson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Morrison. And he's going to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
What I'm seeing from them here, a tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Nickerson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going over reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 4.
And they'll keep Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And his kick here is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down 23-20, 1:09 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Nichols. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Nichols. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
He's going to air one out. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play.